Today, Zynga's stock is doing so badly right now, they're worth less than themselves. This is CheckPoint. Welcome to Tex-Mex Point, now with a side of sour cream.
And for an extra 99 cents, you can get hand-crushed guacamole.
Offer not valid.
343 Industries has said it will not reveal the Master Chief's face in the upcoming Halo 4 in order to preserve the mystique of the character and allow players to imagine themselves in his iconic armor. Which would be great if the Master Chief hadn't already been extensively described in the in-canon novels as an almost painfully pale older man with pale blue eyes, close-cropped reddish hair, and the fading remnants of his childhood freckles. The mystery lives on.
A forum member on NeoGAF has tried to make Resident Evil 6 a little more palatable by posting a list of the game's advanced controls, like how to paint targets for your AI partner, how to auto-mix herbs, and how to regain stamina faster by lying down. All things the game apparently doesn't tell you about during gameplay. Now, no one likes extensive in-game tutorials, but why not tell people things with a manual? You know, that booklet you still include inside every game case? You could write it all down in there. These days, all that's in there is copyright info and a seizure warning. Why even waste that paper if you're not going to use it for something? I guess those little clips in the case would have to be used for something, right? What's the deal? Sorry, I got kind of off track there.
FIFA 13, the latest football/soccer/whatever game from EA, has been very popular on the 360 and the PS3, where it is an actual new game. The Wii version of FIFA 13, however, is literally just FIFA 12 with new uniforms and a new soundtrack. No, really. Like, people joke about how every Call of Duty game is the same as the last one, but this is actually like if Black Ops 2 was Black Ops 1, but everybody was wearing slightly different fatigues. Electronic Arts, getting away with it because it's on the Wii.
Retailer-specific rundown update, Tomb Raider Edition. GameStop gets a bonus challenge tomb. Best Buy gets a hardcover comic book and a bomber jacket for Lara. And Amazon gets some Kindle Fire thing and the Hunter skin, which is just her covered in thick mud. Except their idea of a thick covering of mud and mine are different. That is not going to keep the Predator from ripping her spine out.
Maxis has announced the newest Sims 3 expansion will simply be called 70s, 80s, and 90s stuff. Now that the company has apparently abandoned the tiresome pretext of giving even a single shit, I'm looking forward to the next several Sims expansions. Some university crap, it's literally just looking at Reddit, and my personal favorite, a vase that's been in the game all along.
Things are not good at Zynga. The company's current market capitalization, that's the total value of all the company's tradable shares added together, is currently less than the total value of the company's cash, property, and assets. That means that Zynga's business is actually removing value from their cash and real estate. If I may, I'd like to direct you to a short clip from December 5th, 2011.
With some analysts saying that Zynga's lifespan may be about as long as this tortured metaphor. For more, we go to our resident social gaming remora, Paul Saunders.
Thank you, Kathleen. So, Zynga has started shopping itself around to investors and is hoping for a $10 billion market valuation, which would make the company worth more than EA. Putting aside the ridiculousness of that figure, it's time to break down why it's possibly the worst idea in the history of investment for anyone to buy Zynga shares when they hit the market.
So is Zynga screwed?
Well, they still have 250 million people a month playing their games, so they're not going to be missing any meals. But if they can't pay people ludicrous amounts of money to join their company, it seems a little weird to think that millions of people will pay them for the privilege of being a shareholder.
So it turns out we were scarily correct, if it wasn't in terribly bad taste to joke at the misfortune of Zynga and its investors. Who are we kidding? Release the recently inflated balloons! Woo! I would like Zynga and all its employees to understand this moment of celebration, to acknowledge our surprising foresight into your circumstances is being held in a solemn and dignified manner. Who wants shots?
Me! Coming up, the next Angry Birds commercial tie-in is a Star Wars version of Angry Birds Space. It's gotten to the point where we're not sure which franchise is slumming it.